A jury in New York City has convicted a Chinese-American police officer of manslaughter and official misconduct. Officer Peter Liang shot Akai Gurley while on patrol back in 2014. It was a case that came after months of tensions between police and the black community. CCTV's Nick Harper reports.
After 3 days of deliberations, a verdict for New York police officer Peter Liang, guilty. It was here at this Brooklyn housing project that the fatal shooting happened in November 2014. Liang and his partner were carrying out a nighttime vertical patrol. Liang had his gun in his hand as he entered the stairwell. Akai Gurley was on the floor below. The single bullet ricocheted off the wall, killing him. The defense argued Liang's weapon accidentally discharged after he was startled by a noise on the stairs. The jury disagreed. The prosecution maintained that Liang, who only had 18 months' experience, fired for no reason, and then argued with his partner about calling the paramedics.
This is not an accident. This is recklessness.
The shooting came in the months following the deaths of Michael Brown in Ferguson and Eric Garner in Staten Island. Both unarmed African Americans killed by white police officers. Grand juries decided Liang should face trial, whereas the other two cases were dismissed.
My take on this is that this case should have never went to the grand jury.
Thomas Ong is a retired NYPD officer and a founding member of the Asian Police Officers Association. He thinks the timing of this incident influenced the decision to send this case to trial.
I think a lot of it has to do with like a third strike thing. He's right after the two very civil unrested cases before him, and they didn't indict. They didn't indict because the jury didn't see fit to.
This was a complicated case where emotions were high. It took the jury 17 hours to reach their decision. Peter Liang has become the first NYPD officer to be convicted for an on-duty death in more than 10 years. He'll be sentenced on April the 14th. An appeal may happen before then, but he could face up to 15 years in jail. Nick Harper, CCTV, New York.